My weather maps for tomorrow show the showers from the eastern storm reach as far back as Indiana and Michigan again, while heavy rains continue to hit the northeast. And meanwhile, a scattering of showers in the plains will help for the farm activities. These are current temperatures ranging from 48 at Buffalo and Boston, shades of some of the cold air we were trapped in with the last storm, up into the 80s along the Gulf Coast. Tomorrow I'm predicting 70s and 80s west of us, 60s away from the lake in Chicago, but in the heart of the city and on the shore, in the 50s again with northeast winds continuing. Thursday forecast in detail, low 38, high 64, 52 on the lakefront. Sunny again. The clouds won't creep back in here until Friday morning, and then they'll depart and be gone. Northeast winds won't be as strong tomorrow, 12 to 16. Now the 5-day outlook. The lake wind dies on Friday. High 66, probably near 60 on the lakeshore. Saturday and Sunday, 70 to 75 degrees. Highs along the lakeshore, at least in the 60s. Could we about be ready to have an ideal weekend, Carol and Ron? I hate to say it too loud.
No, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Thank you, John.
Well, the Blackhawks have got themselves in the perfect position to be the comeback team of the year.
They are on thin ice, though. We'll go live to Calgary for what could be a report on their final game of the year. Stay with us.
The Channel 5 Sports is being sponsored in part by Walgreen Drugs.
Most pharmacies have lonely little computers who can talk to no one but themselves, and your records are locked up inside. But Walgreens has a network of friendly computers who talk to each other, so your current prescription records are available to you or your doctor across the city or across America. Intercom, a free Walgreens service.
Give in to temptation. Have a forbidden fling. Forbidden. Spray or splash from Walgreens.
When I want to hear music that's easy to enjoy, Easy does it. Easy listening, WXEZ, FM 100 and AM 820. Play it for me, Sam.
Under Toro's total coverage guarantee, every single part of this rider is guaranteed for 2 years or we'll pick it up and fix it free. So, if it doesn't start, that's our problem. If it quits running, that's our problem. In fact, if even the littlest thing goes wrong, that's our problem. That, on the other hand, is your problem.
For details about the total coverage guarantee, see your local Toro dealer.
There's a good warm glow at the heart of every home, and you know it comes from the kitchen.
A KDA kitchen is the heart of any home, and with so many Marilat styles and features, KDA designers can customize a kitchen just for you. The Marilat kitchen of your dreams will be beautiful and affordable. KDA delivers in 2 days, so that dream is closer than you think.
KDA for the heart of your home.
You have a special place where every day and every season seem to have been created just for you. Oak Brook Center. At every turn, Oak Brook enchants you. With its changing moods, wondrous stores. Something beautiful always happens at Oak Brook Center, and to you.
Imagine what Mike Keenan's blood pressure is today.
Yeah, he certainly doesn't want to see it end right now. Have the Hawks had enough? Is it time to cash it in Calgary? Will the Flames finish them off tonight? What's cleaner, a dog's mouth or a human's? And what is the meaning of life? For all those answers and more, let's go live to Calgary and Tom Scher. Tom?
Ah, yes, the shell answer, man. Mr. Wizard, everything combined, Mark, as we try and figure out what is going to happen to the Chicago Blackhawks if their playoff odyssey will continue. Well, when you take a look at the way this team has played, losing 2 games at home, they're down 3 games to 1 now. How has it happened? If you can point to one reason the Hawks didn't win either game in Chicago, it would be the power play. The Hawks know they were brutal with the man advantage. For instance, this power play in overtime against Calgary Monday night saw the Hawks get no shots on goal. They're just 2 for 27 with the man advantage in this series. And today at practice, Mike Keenan talked to his players about that. They have to crank it up.
Well, we'll probably come up with a few things strategically speaking in terms of our approach to the power play.
Whether we're not very good at it now or are they playing well, it's tough to say, but you know, we're trying the best we can out there, and you know, we just got to find a way to score goals in the power play.
We definitely have to get that on the roll here. I mean, it's been you know, doing good things for us in the previous series, and now it's kind of hit a wall, and we have to get it going again in order to be successful.
Hopefully we're going to get it turned around tonight because there's no tomorrow. We have to do it tonight, and if we don't, then we're going to be in trouble. But you know, we've gone over some things last couple of days, and I feel confident that we're going to have some success in the game tonight.
All right, one other note, Mark. Doug Wilson is absent from the point in the power play. He's missed 12 consecutive playoff games. Don't expect him tonight. Live in Calgary, Tom Scher, Channel 5 Sports.
All right, Tom, thanks a lot. Well, after setting the tone last night, the Bulls back to work today in New York, trying to stun the Knicks 2 straight at the Garden, and Warner is with them.
By him, just breezes by. Michael turned his back on the Knicks while leading the Bulls to a thrilling OT 120-109 victory over the well-rested New Yorkers. His 34 points, 10 rebounds, and 12 assists gave him his very first playoff triple-double.
We kept our poise and we moved the ball around, got good shots. You know, we played hard defense, made them take tough shots, rebounded the ball, went back and, you know, scored.
The much-maligned Bill Cartwright missed a breakaway dunk, which well could have given the Bulls a win without the extra work in overtime. But Mr. Bill more than made up for his laissez-faire error with a strong 18-point, 14-rebound overall performance against the younger Patrick Ewing.
They really need Patrick to play. Patrick's not in there. It takes a lot away from the defense. He's a big intimidator. Patrick's a great player.
But it was back at practice this morning with the knowledge if they can beat the Knicks tomorrow night, it would put that team in the very unpleasant position of having to come back to Chicago down 2-0. I'm Warner Saunders in New York with the Bulls for Channel 5 Sports.
All right, in baseball, the Cubs and Giants tonight at Wrigley. Today, the Brewers again made the Sox look like world beaters. Early on in the second inning, how about a little squeeze play? Eddie Williams squares to bunt. Carlos Martinez flies in. He is safe at home. Catcher B.J. Surhoff doesn't think so, but it stands 2-0 Sox. And then moments later, the very next batter, Ron Karkovice, another squeeze. Teddy Higuera just fans on it. He can't find the ball. Fred Manrique is in, 3-0. Then in the fifth, Ron Karkovice, a 3-run homer to left. After winning 10-1 last night, the Sox beat the Brewers 12-2 today. Boy, 22 runs in 2 nights. I think maybe they ought to save a few of those and spread them out.
Wouldn't you like to? We'll have more in just a moment. Stay tuned.
Here's to you, America, from Dodge, giving you the cars and trucks you want, and the deals like 0% financing on nearly every car and truck we sell. Deals like up to $2,000 cash back from Dodge. Deals like package savings up to $1,000 for a combined savings up to $3,000. The deals you need only at your Dodge dealer. Can you get the Dodge cars and trucks you want? Interest-free or with big cash savings, and the deals you need. You know who to see. Here's to you from Dodge, America, where the new spirit shows.
Hard water stains are the toughest stains in toilet bowls, and I ought to know. It's my job to clean them. So I use Snowball Toilet Bowl Cleaner. Snowball is 50% stronger than Lysol or Vanish, so it powers out even the toughest hard water stains better, faster. Take it from a pro. You want to finish a tough job better, faster? Use Snowball. It's the toilet bowl cleaner with real muscle.
Get Snowball at Dominic's, Buteras, and Frank's.
Know what? Montgomery Ward just keeps on name-dropping. Maytag, GE, Lazy Boy. I'm talking your favorite brand names at low prices every day. Like Gitano, Michelin, Sony.
And if you find a lower advertised sale price anywhere, we'll match it. Why? Because we want your business.
You got it.
Montgomery Ward, brand name saving store.
Hot tea all day doesn't stop this denture era from hitting high C.
Hot tea? Fix-it and forget it.
Give up hot chocolate just because I started wearing dentures? Scab!
Hot chocolate? Fix-it and forget it. Heat-resistant Fix-it spreads evenly to keep on fixing loose spots, no matter how often it gets hot.
I can drink hot coffee all day and still help a lady.
Heat-resistant. One more reason to use Fix-it and forget it.
Join Bob and Joan for all breaking local news. And Deborah from the NBC News Desk with world and national headlines.
Weekdays on Channel 5 News at noon.
The scientist considered the Einstein of our time is here for a series of lectures at Fermilab in Batavia. Channel 5's Phil Walters reports on Professor Stephen Hawking's remarkable not only for his brilliant mind, but for the disease that has crippled his body.
Picture the scramble for tickets to David Letterman or to a Bulls playoff game. That is the sort of fever gripping the scientific community in Chicago for the appearance of the crippled superstar physicist Stephen Hawking, the man searching for a unification theory that might lead to the why of the universe.
I hope to play a part, but any individual contribution will be small. It is possible that it could come within my lifetime.
Lou Gehrig's disease prevents him from even speaking. He picks his words on a computer one at a time, 6 words to the minute, forming sentences voiced by a synthesizer. But this man is the theoretical physicist who is often called the heir to Albert Einstein. And a lecture at Fermilab next Saturday was an immediate sellout. 900 tickets gone and 500 more for overflow rooms just to watch on TV.
We've had calls, and people are offering a lot of money for tickets to Hawking. The tickets originally were $2. They still are, as far as I know.
Part of his popularity is a book called A Brief History of Time, on the bestseller list for 50 weeks.
I think Hawkins does it by a pure mental exercise, by saying, you know, lend me your mind for a while. I'm going to take you down into the deepest recesses of the atom, or I'm going to take you off to the universe just before creation.
Hawking travels the world with a team of nurses, touring, lecturing, refusing to let the increasingly debilitating disease stop him. With him, almost anything is possible. Almost.
I don't believe that time travel that allows you to change the past will ever be possible. If it were, we would have seen people from the future.
Phil Walters, Channel 5 News at the Fermilab in Batavia.
Professor Hawking will be giving a series of lectures so complicated that only 50 scientists who have flown in from around the world are said to understand them. His non-expert fans get their own chance at him during a so-called pop lecture on Saturday.
And even I understand some of his book, and it's fascinating.
And amazing.
That's the news to this hour. NBC Nightly News is coming up next.
Thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you at 10. Good night.
This has been Channel 5 News, winner of the Associated Press and United Press International Awards for Best Newscast.